Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to discuss with you another very important topic from the advanced Theravada Buddhist religion, which is about the true meaning, the real meaning of enlightenment, final enlightenment. And the truth is that in Buddhism, there is the Noble Eightfold Path, which is encompassed, which is made up of 8 parts. And this is right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Well, when a person becomes enlightened, there are two more additional steps. And these 2 steps actually are called right knowledge and right liberation. So, right knowledge actually is made up of 3 parts. Okay, so it is a threefold knowledge. And the threefold knowledge is this, that a person can recollect their own past lives, all of their past lives they can see uh, through the aeons and through beyond kalpas. They can see into the past, into their existences in samsara, the vast samsara of rebirth and death, the cycles of rebirth and death. They can see their lives, their own lives in samsara, whether it or they were in hell, or whether they lived as a human, or whether they lived as an animal, or whether they were living as some kind of deva, or Brahma, or prince, or king, or Mara. They can see into their own past, and they can see their own past lives. And then the second part of right knowledge is that they can see the beings going, different various living beings going to different destinations, the different worlds, where they are after they have passed away, where they will be reborn next. And it is that kind of true knowledge that they have. They can see it. They can actually see with a divine eye, with a super eyesight, and with a true knowledge. They can see these beings are passing away here and will be reborn in these places next. And they can see what is also all of that, all aspects of that they can see and they can know. So the third part of the threefold knowledge that makes up right knowledge is the knowledge of the destruction of all taints, because on the near shore, when a person is not enlightened, they have taints. They have a defiled mind. And there are the defilements, many different kinds of defilements that attack and harass the mind. And those beings actually are tainted. But when someone becomes an arhat, they are actually free from those things. They are free from taints, and they have the knowledge of themselves that they have achieved the destruction of all taints. So all that is impure is gone, and that is the third part of the three knowledges that make up right knowledge. And then there's right liberation, and I'm going to describe to you specifically what that is. So, right liberation actually, it is the actual ultimate freedom. That's what liberation is. So true freedom in heaven, in creation, also even on earth, it is to be truly free, and it is freedom. Truly, it is the truthful freedom. It is the complete freedom. What is real freedom? It is a complete freedom. So there's no lack of freedom around real freedom, and that also I achieved. And a person who has achieved right liberation, they themselves, their hearts, they know that even though the arhants that are described in the suttas practice the eight precepts or the 10 precepts in the beginning and the middle and the end, those arhants, they exist, they know that, and they believe that, though they have knowledge of those kinds of arhants who, with without any slightest fault, without the slightest sort of breaking of the rules, they exist. Such arhants. There are also other arhants that are not mentioned in the suttas. They have knowledge of those arhants in as a super knowledge in their minds, who actually do not follow the precepts and who actually break the precepts. They do not follow those precepts. They live in ultimate freedom. They have the freedom. They have achieved freedom. So, with complete freedom, they are not obligated to follow precepts and practices. There are such arhants as well that are also mentioned, slightly alluded to, indicated to exist, like such as in the Ratana Sutta, they mention a person who is free from the precepts and free from the practices. So that kind of arahant exists also. So that is what right liberation is. And a long time ago, I achieved right knowledge and right liberation, like approximately 10 years ago, actually. This is the 10th anniversary of that. And I also became a loka vidu. Became a knower of the worlds, and I discovered that I was myself was Brahma, and Brahma in heaven in the senior district, he exists. He has a white shirt and a white sarong, and he has that a long piece of cloth that he wears over his chest, and he goes around in heaven with a sword, actually, a sword that is the same sword used by King Arthur and his father in England. Is called Excalibur. They borrowed that sword actually from Brahma, and that is Brahma's sword, the same sword in that story called Excalibur about King Arthur. And that's his one kind of appearance. Another kind of appearance that he actually has is is of a deity with three faces on his head. I can show you right now, actually, him. As you can see, that is a picture of him. He has a head on his left side, on his right side, and in front of him also. That's an actual icon of Brahma himself, sitting next to Sakka and Lord Buddha. So, I wanted to show you that icon also. But the other thing is, wrapping it up, is Brahmas ultimately, they save the day, they protect people, they commit the sacrifices, and they protect their families. That's what Brahmins and Brahmas do on the path of excellency and path of perfections. Also, when they're enlightened, that is what they do. They are nice people who are heroes, and that is what this video was about. And I would like to thank you for watching this video, which I must quickly end because my time is coming up to close this video. But I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I would like to thank you for listening to me about right knowledge and right liberation and about Brahmins.